thedatingtruth.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel up above. And you can also follow me on Twitter at thedatingtruth. Now today I wanted to make a video about using dating advice to your advantage. The other day somebody asked me my best dating tips and some advice on dating, and I said to them, look, if you don't have trouble dating, if you're just not dating anybody but you're not really ready for a relationship and you just want to go out, meet people and have a good time, you don't need my advice. Dating advice is not for everybody. My advice is not for everybody. Some people just really need to have their own experiences. You go out, you meet people, you win some, you lose some, and eventually you'll find the person that you're meant to be with or you feel like you want to settle down with. But for some other people, it's not that easy. If you feel like you're struggling in your weight loss and you need help, you may join Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig, or join a gym and get a personal trainer. Anytime we feel like we're not getting the results that we want and we're not living our lives to the capacity that we feel we should be, that's when you seek advice, expertise, and professional help. My advice is not for people who just are young, single, attractive, confident, and, don't have a relationship right now. And for those people, I don't have any advice. I say, do you live life to the fullest and to gain your own experiences. I know from my past experience that I needed a lot of help and a lot of transformation in the way that I thought, in my perspective. I needed to build confidence, and I realized that I was not living up to my potential. And as I began to learn how to date better, I started sharing advice with people who I felt were in the same situations as I have been. And so when I give advice to the people who write to me, or when I make videos or write my blog posts, it's really for people who are not getting the results that they want. Somebody who feels like they should be in a committed relationship, finding the love of their life, having a great time dating, single, mixing and mingling, and it's not happening for them. And that's who I give advice for. So I want to be able for viewers and readers to gain the best benefits or the most benefits out of the advice that I give. And the only way to do that is to understand that this advice is not for everybody. I'm not writing a how-to Bible dating 101, okay? You can date any way that you think is beneficial for you. But if you're not getting results, then I want you to understand that I'm giving an alternative to what you have already been doing that has not been working. So, how to take advantage of the dating advice that I give and where you may get other places is, one, to understand that your personal happiness is your benchmark. Your personal happiness is the measure of your success. If you wake up every day and you're bummed, you're miserable, you're unhappy, you're seeking something in someone else, then you're not dating properly. You're not getting the most out of the advice that I'm giving or any other person that you're listening to. The basis of my advice is for you to find a way to build personal happiness. That's it. If you cannot find a way to build personal happiness, you will not be successful in dating the way that I am advising you to be. But if you are listening to my advice and you're watching my videos and you're reading my blog, following me on Twitter, and you have not yet found a way to establish a consistent level of personal happiness, then you are not taking advantage of my dating advice. Being able to have a sense of security with who you are and what happens to you in your life is the basis of my advice. And if that is not something that's happening for you, then you're not taking advantage of the advice that I'm giving you. Really, the best way to gain the most benefits out of my dating advice is to understand that there is no substitute for self-confidence. When you are secure in yourself, when you truly believe that you deserve what you're after, you will be able to embrace it when it comes. You will be able to accept it. A lot of people are dating, they're in relationships, but they feel incomplete and they feel insecure. They are so desperate to hold on to what they have. They're so desperate to be validated. They're so desperate to find a partner that, quote unquote, completes them, that they don't understand that they're not giving and they're not fulfilling and they're not completing that partner, that other person. And so you have to understand that no dating advice can work to its fullest capacity if you are not fully secure that you are deserving of whatever you're asking for. A lot of people want to, date a millionaire. They want to date a supermodel. They want to date the smartest person in the world. They want to date the best looking person in the world. But if you get this person and you feel unworthy and you feel insecure and you don't feel like you measure up to what you've always wanted, no dating advice in the world is going to help you find security in that relationship. So the only way that you can actually embrace what you feel that you deserve, what you feel that you're after, is to fully accept and understand that you are deserving of it and have confidence in the fact that what is for you is meant just for you. There's no other woman or man that's going to come in and ruin your relationship. There's no other system or circumstance or social norm, any kind of social pressures or defaults in society that are going to ruin what it is that you are meant to have, just because you may think women like bad boys or men only want to sleep with promiscuous women, or that all the easy women get all the men, and whatever it is that you think is wrong with the way society is in building strong, healthy, lifelong relationships. You have to understand, embrace, and fully accept that what is meant for you is meant for you, and nobody can ever get in the way of that once you truly believe it. So the only way for my dating advice to really permeate into your life and to make a difference, and the kind of difference that I'm hoping that it will make, is for you to understand that what you're after is just for you, and you deserve it 100%. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel up above. And you can follow me on Twitter at The Dating Truth.